All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to be talking about how to make a business profile on Instagram, how to change your account from a personal to a business, as well as touching just briefly on some of the concerns that people have with business profiles versus personal profiles or accounts on Instagram. So, as you can see, we have the Royal Club here, and we are going to walk you through setting this up on Facebook, rather, to create a business profile. And the reason we're setting it up with Facebook is Facebook owns Instagram. And so in order to change it to a business profile, you have to link your Instagram page with your Facebook page, because Instagram uses Facebook's analytics to do their business profiles and to receive all that information. So if we go to the top right corner once again, settings, we scroll down to switch to business profile, and we click on switch to business profile. Now, before we get started, I want to make you aware of something. When you connect your Instagram page to your Facebook, it is connecting to a fan page. It is not connecting to your personal profile. You're logging in through your personal profile, but you have to create a fan page in order for your Instagram account to get access to the analytics and become a business profile. If you do not have a fan page, that is okay. You can create one right here in the app, and it will walk you through step by step. But I just want you to be aware, it's not actually connecting to your personal page. It's connecting to a fan page that you would be the admin of. So we will hit continue. It says continue as Josh 40. That is me. I have already authorized this page with Instagram, but if you hadn't, it would ask for your username and password. Hit OK, and then it's going to say, connect it to your Facebook page. Once again, I have already set up my fan page on Facebook, but if you haven't, in the bottom right corner, you can see there's a button that says create one. And you can do that right here without having to leave the app. It will take you through the process of everything. Hit create one. You can come up with your name, manage that account, and then it will bring you right back here and you can continue on the process. But we're going to click on the Royal Club. We're going to hit next, and it's going to say set up your business profile. Now, in a previous lesson, remember, we talked about your email that you set up, your Instagram account with needs to be different than your contact email. So this is where you would put your contact email. This is the email address that you want people to be able to contact you at. So once again, for us, it's contact@theroyalclub.com. Mind you guys, that is a spam email address. Don't try to email it. If you do, no one will reply. Then it says set up your business profile, and it wants my telephone number and my address. You don't have to put these in. We're going to hit done. You can if you want people to be able to contact you, but you don't have to. Once we've set it up, it's going to give us a welcome screen. Your business info is now on your profile. Use the features to grow your business on Instagram. You do not have to be a business in order to have a business account. Anyone can have a business account as long as you tie it to a fan page on Instagram. Now, let's talk about the difference between a normal account and a business account. Right away, you can see a couple differences. Now there's a contact button, which is right next to the edit profile button. And in the top right corner, right next to the settings button, we now have an analytics button. So, first we hit the contact button, and you can see it says email. Now, if you were to put in a phone number, it would have email and a phone number. If you only put in an email, it says just the email. So however you want people to be able to contact you, that's where you would have put in that information, and we'll show you how to change that. But now people are able to email you without having to put it in the bio. So you can remove it from your bio. In fact, let's do that right now really quick. We'll have to re-edit the bio later because now it's a crappy looking bio, but that's okay. The other thing we have noticed is the analytics up here in the top right corner. You can see how many impressions you get, what your reach is, your profile views, your website clicks, your top posts, your follower count, what days work best, and scroll through your gender of following, your age range, your top locations, your followers, you're going to notice on this particular profile that a lot of our followers are outside of the United States. This profile was created specifically to target an audience outside of the US. This is very untypical if you're based in the United States or wherever you're based off of to have a following that's outside the US. But you can see we have 23% women followers, 77% male. And guys, once you start posting, once you create a new profile and start posting, you're going to be able to get analytics on all of your posts. Each one of your posts, you're going to be able to know your views, you're going to be able to know your reach, you're going to be able to know your impressions. All of that is going to be able to be found on this tab. And if you have any questions, you can go to the What Do You Mean tab, and it will tell you impressions, reach, profile views, and website clicks, what those mean. So that is a very, very helpful tool, especially when you get large and are going to want to start advertising or pushing out a product or a service or doing shout outs, so that you can tell your clients and so that you can know what your reach is, how many people are viewing it. It's a very, very helpful tool. So those right there, right off the bat, are your two main differences between a business profile and a personal profile that you can see. There's a big concern with a few people that are concerned that a business profile is going to change the way, or is going to perform differently rather, than a personal profile. Facebook, as we know, used to be a very organically grown platform. You could grow quickly on there, you could build up an audience on a fan page, and you could grow organically without paying. Instagram is the same way now. However, Facebook has now gone to more of a pay-to-play platform. In order to get views, in order to get exposure, you have to really pay for advertising, you have to pay to get your name out there. It's much, much harder to grow organically. And the fear is by a few people on Instagram that if you switch to a business profile on Instagram, that you're not going to be able to grow as quickly. That it's going to go more towards that pay-to-play platform because you're a business now. You're not a personal. You're in it more than likely to make money. I have several business profiles and several non-business profiles. I have not noticed any difference yet between the two platforms. They still give you the ability to switch back and forth. Just because you create a business profile doesn't mean that you can't switch back. And as of right now, everything is the same. I noticed no difference, and Josue I don't believe has either. No difference. However, that being said, we don't know what the future of business profiles holds. So I'm not going to encourage you to do it, and I'm not going to encourage you to stay away from it. I do it a lot. I really, really like it. I like the ability to be able to see analytics. I like the ability for people to be able to contact me. I like the way it looks and it feels, but that is a choice ultimately you are going to have to make. All right? So if you have any questions on that, rewatch the video. I think we really covered everything as far as all that's concerned. One last thing I do want to touch on. If you go to settings and you go to edit profile again, you will now see you have a business information tab in your profile. And so you can have contact options, and that is where you can put your contact email, contact phone number, and address. And this is very, very helpful, especially if you're running a business, for people to be able to contact you. All right? Guys, we will see you in the next lesson, and we will really dive in and start diving into the meat and potatoes of how to grow your Instagram account. We just wanted to make sure the basics of everything was covered so that you understood, okay, here's what a handle versus a name is. Here's how you set up your business profile if you want to do that. Make sure my account is secure. We want to lay the groundwork so you have a good foundation, and now we're going to dive in to the market research and really growing your account, understanding what it is and what it takes to really be successful on Instagram. All right, we'll see you guys in the next lesson.